Hello everyone, this is Selle from Nintendo Units. Today I am here at Mackapär in Gothenburg with the founder Marcus. I will ask him now a few questions in this mini interview. Why did you choose the name Mackapär?
I had a lot of thinking when I decided the name, but it was a friend of mine that came with the idea, Mackapär. Mackapär is a difficult word to explain in English, but it's like when you have something nerdy thing you don't really know the name of, you can call it a Mackapär. And since I sell a lot of odd things and I really like odd things and nerdy things, it was like it was very perfect for to choose that name. And my name is Marcus, or Mackan. It's a short name of my name, and so Mackan and Mackapär is also similar in the name. So it was a good name. Yeah.
When did you started your store?
The store started 2015, and I had a couple of years before I was thinking about to start a store, but since I worked with my preview job and had to think a lot of it if I should do it and try it, but I quit my job and just started 100% with Mackapär, and it was a pretty good success from the beginning, because there wasn't so many stores here in Gothenburg that did what I did. I had a lot of good feedback and customers from the beginning, but I was not new in the culture or in the nerd hobby. I have been collecting myself since 1998. So it's many years, it's like 25 years, so I get to know a lot of people and other collectors over the years. So even if I started from scratch here in the store, I had a lot of contacts and people that they recognize me, since I have been on a lot of like conventions over the years and active on forum on internet and such things. Yes.
What is the most popular item or items you sell here?
We sell mostly video games. I can just say what we sell here. We sell video games, action figures, retro toys from 80s and the 90s, and Pokemon cards and some other things. But there is always a couple of things that maybe sell a little bit better, and mostly Nintendo games sell good, like GameCube games, N64 games, old NES and Super NES games. Game Boy games is always going well. But also Pokemon cards. We sell a lot of Pokemon cards. We have both booster packs and booster boxes and collector boxes. But we also sell cards each by each. So that's a thing that it's not too many stores that have it, because if you go to a bigger store that sell Pokemon stuff, they often just sell booster packs or maybe figures in packaging. But loose cards like this, it's not so common. So we have a lot of customers that coming because we sell loose cards, and they can buy just the right one they want, and that is popular. And we also do trade-ins, so a lot of people come here to trade in both Pokemon cards or video games or other stuff that we are selling or are interested in.
What was the most expensive item you ever sold here?
I think it's like a game display kiosk. It's like a big, almost like big like an arcade game, and this one was for NES. So there is a system called NES M52. You can Google it. It's like a jukebox for NES games. You put 12 cartridges in the system, and then you have this system in a big display kiosk. And I had this one complete with both the system and the kiosk, and I think I sold it for like 24 or 25,000 Swedish crowns. It's about $2,500 US. And then I have had some couple of other more expensive games like Egg for Game & Watch. It's one of the rarest Game & Watch games. It was only released here in Scandinavia, and I think it was also in Australia, if I remember correct. So it's a rare Game & Watch games, and I think that one went for 20,000 or something Swedish crowns. Yeah.
Who are the customers?
And the customers are, it's pretty wide range, I would say. It's like me, it's people that collect games and have been collecting for a lot of years, that looking for something special, or they had to fill in some they maybe miss some games in their collection and always looking for them. So I both have like collectors, but also like regular people that are just interested in nerdy things, or have been nostalgic and want to buy something that they had when they were growing up. And it's both kids and adults, and it's boys and girls. So it's not a special group. Just it's pretty wide, I would say. And even a lot of older people are coming in and are interested because they thinking it's a fun store and are curious of what I'm doing here. It's a lot of different people. But if I would say it's people that have something interest in nerd things like games or toys, mostly. Yeah.
What is your favorite video game?
My personal favorite is Metroid, and it's the first Metroid for NES. I have a lot of good memories, and it was a really cool adventure game when it came, and it was both that you didn't really know what was going to happen, and there was no map. You have to look everywhere for the hidden items and power-ups and that kind of things. And the music was really good. It was a total both the music and the gameplay and the adventure, and it was a cool character also. So I was pretty stuck into that game when it came, and it's still a favorite series. I'm collecting Metroid items in my own collection, and are always looking for cool things or merchandise for Metroid. And if I would want to say something more, it's a game that everyone can play, but Tetris is one of my favorites still. I can just pick it up whenever I want to just play for a couple of minutes, and it's always fun, and it's always a competition for you, because there's there's always different games. You don't play the same game every time. So Tetris is also a favorite.
What is your favorite console?
My favorite console, that's a pretty tough question. Because I personally I collect games to many systems, and I can say that I play a lot of shoot 'em up games, shmups, so that's probably my favorite category of games. And then you can find shmups games on the mostly every console. But I would say, if you have asked me a couple of years ago when I started collecting, then I would say, said NES, because that was my first console. I have a lot of memories and it's very nostalgic about NES games. But since the years has gone, the games they are still pretty good, but some games have not they're not that funny to play today that they were when you were growing up. So today I would say one console I really love, because it's pretty we didn't have it here when it began. It's the Japanese PC Engine console. It's an 8-bit system that were popular in Japan. It came 1987, and when I found PC Engine, I was very interested in it because there were so many games that I had never played, and for me, that shoot 'em up games, there was a lot of shooters for that system. So I think I would say, if I trying to summarize this, it was not easy, but I think I say PC Engine for now. Maybe if you ask me in a year, I would say something else, but for now, PC Engine. Yeah, I can show you. I have it here. So this is a PC Engine system. It's a pretty small, compact design of the console, and as I said, it was released 1987, and it was before the time in the design and everything. You have these small U-card games that are in the size of a business card, and if you see the graphic on the TV, even if it's an 8-bit system, it's almost like 16 bits graphics. It's almost like Super NES or Mega Drive. So it was pretty, what to say, it had a lot of power since it was only an 8-bit system.
10 years from now, what will you do?
In 10 years, I probably will sit on an island and be millionaire. No. I hope I still work with something I love, because this is something I really like to do, and I love my job, and this is a kind of a dream I'm doing, because it's not so easy to have a store like this and do it, and I'm really happy that I can do it, and that I have been struggling these all years to be here and still stand here and can have my store open. So in 10 years I hope I still do this, but that we have been working even better, so we have maybe a bigger store or 2 stores, I don't know, or that we it's a difficult question, but I hope I still do it and like it. Yeah.
This was all for today, but now will Marcus show some stuff in the store. So come on and hang on the final round. Okay, Marcus, now you will show some stuff in the store. Go ahead.
Yes, of course we sell a lot of things, and it's sometimes it can be hard to. Sometimes you want to keep something that are a bit special, or I don't know, that it just feels something. You feel something about it. And this one is that kind of thing. This is a store display for stores that they had it in the stores in the 80s to promote games and have a sign in the store. So this is a Christmas display that Nintendo had, and for me that are a Swedish collector, I think it's fun. Here it stands Nintendo videospel, and videospel is video games in Swedish. So this has a Swedish. So this is also a Swedish Nintendo sign. So that's fun, and I'm always also very nostalgic about Game & Watch games. I have been collecting Game & Watch since late 90s. So it's a really nice and cute display, and it's double-sided. And when they were standing in the stores in the 80s, they had like a cross. You see here. So one sign was put like that way and the other this way, so it could stand by itself on a table or something. So there should be two pieces of this one that are just the same design to put like this and this. So I would say this one is my favorite for now. Maybe there will come something other in the future that I like more, but for now I would say this one. Yeah.
I want to thank Marcus for this fantastic interview, and it was really fun to visit Mackapär again. This was all for today, and have a great Sunday, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.